Casting our buddy Ty here for a new socket for his transhumeral amputation. So we're using plaster. So the first roll we're using is elastic plaster. We're going to wrap around and get a little bit of compression. Perfect. Thank you. Let me get just a little bit more. All right. We'll do our second layer here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cut this right here. Okay. Now again, we're massaging all this in. I'm going to bring that arm in a little for me, good. I'm going to squeeze to hold around his shoulder, and I'm pushing up in that armpit to provide a relief with his tendon. So we want to mark what's perpendicular with his body for where the elbow is actually going to be, even though his arm is coming out this direction. We want to make sure that this is straight up and down. So I'm going to bisect the arm though, so I kind of know what this angle is. Good. All right. So now it should. Off. Looks good. We are here with Ty. Again, we went through a test fitting with his test socket. We'll show you that in just a minute. But we're also doing Myo-Testing. So he has what we call a single site. So we have an electrode that is back here. He's wearing a liner because he's doing a pin locking suspension. And so we cut a hole in here where, with this test fitting liner, where we think we have a good myo site. And so what Ty is doing is he is going through and thinking in his head of being able to open and close his hand. And so when he does that, go ahead and make that muscle, Ty. You can see the signal going up and then relax. And it comes back down. And Ty's got really good control. Try and do it really slow, Ty. Good. And then relax. And then real fast. And see how that pops up so fast. And that what that's going to do is allow him, with his terminal device or his hand, to be able to open and close it quickly or slowly, depending on what he needs to do. Okay, so here again with Ty. So we have our finished prosthesis now. And so it's a laminated prosthesis coming up from the proximal aspect, or where his shoulder is, coming all the way down. We have it set up right now that he has a liner on, which is similar to this right here. And then there's this lock, which is a clutch lock down at the bottom, how you can slide into it. You can turn it in so he can slide all the way in. And then when he presses the button, it'll unlock. This is set up so he has a myo-electric site back here, kind of on his tricep area. And what has happened is, as he is firing his muscle, that is going to open up the terminal device here, and as he relaxes, it'll close back. So one of the big things, I'll let you talk about, like what's one of the main things you're doing at work that you need this for?
Holding stuff in place, and definitely it's holding adapters to put on gas caps since I do emissions. So this would be like something that would be very, very useful every day.
Yeah. So being able to use the terminal device as an assist, so he can grab, if we open this up, He's able to grab and hold onto it, where he can use his other hand to be able to twist in the cap. We do have a harness as well that he can use with this. So if we're having issues that we don't have good contact here, so the terminal device is not opening and closing very well, he can use the removable harness that can help with a little bit of suspension and maintaining that contact on his arm. And then the elbow, why don't you show him, Todd, how the elbow works as far as with locking and unlocking. So as he's pulling on this cable, so it's free right now, he can position it where he needs to, and then as he pulls on it, then it gets locked in that position. So a lot of times, patients will, whether with their arm or with their other leg, they'll set it on here to be able to get the position, and then lock it in place, and it holds in place. And then you can open and close it that spot. And that's it.